Okay. Yes. Oh, my God. I mean, what? There's so much news. I mean, what can we talk about? Everything.
Everything.
Yes. Okay.
Sarah from Hey Fraser.
It's a podcast.
Our interns just gave a little fist bump to each other. That was so cute.
What? They're like united. They're like, let's do this. We got this show. Oh.
That was really cute.
Oh, our cute little interns. You guys, we have 2 new interns, Marcus and Alyssa. Look, they're like pals.
I know.
They're complete pals. You guys are you guys having a great Monday, by the way? Hop on the, Marcus and Alyssa, we want you both on. Hop on the microphone. This is their second, is this your second full week or third?
Second, because this would be like, we had a half week and then a full week.
Oh, yeah.
And now. So second.
Yes.
Wow. Look
You
at
do
the
the math?
camaraderie.
Did you guys know each other before?
Nope. Mm-mm.
I mean, this is amazing. And you two are like best buds. I love it. Fun facts. Marcus has been run over by a car. And Alyssa's mom, huge fan of, she used to be a big fan of the Radio Day show. Look at you guys. All right, well, you're killing it. You're going to do our social media. You're on our live stream. Everybody give them some love. Shout them out. And then we're back. AJ, oh my God.
We are back.
I love you so much. I am so glad. Oh my God, you make me so nervous. You go away on these trips and then I get messages from you in the afternoon. Had 16 shots of Jack, smoked 4 cigarettes, 2 blunts, 1 Klonopin, 3 horse tranquilizers. How are you, girl?
Klonopin. I never mentioned that, but everything else is true.
I'm just kidding.
No. Yeah, that was another rough weekend in the books. Every Monday I come back that I'm alive, limb by limb. I'm like, how the
You're like
did
the
we survive?
lowest energy right now.
I know. But by the end of the show, you guys know, the energy is like right back up. The energy gives me life. But yeah, I crawl in here on Monday mornings usually.
We got a ton to talk about. You went up to Saratoga races. This girl had no idea that people protest horse races. So we're totally going to get into that. If you guys were following the Bagel Boss guy, we've got an update. Some bad news for him over the weekend. Bagel Boss is the little Chris dude that was on Long Island, came out with this misogynist rant at a bagel shop, got in that guy's face. You're not my father, you're not my boss, and you're not good.
One of the best rants ever.
Best rants.
Yeah.
He got a rep, by the way. He's got a big public appearance coming up, but there was a little snag over the weekend.
Little snag. Is he going to still be able to go to the public
it's
appearance?
anyone's guess. It's anyone's guess, really. And
Your guess is as good as mine.
And then we've got to talk. A lot of people. We are your official reporters for Alien Stock, aka the storming of Area 51, the weekend of September 20th. Apparently, a lot of people don't believe us, though.
Nobody believes us because we say a lot of stuff. Like, we're just putting it out there. We're like, hey, we're doing this. And no one would believe that we are going to go out there and probe up some aliens. I mean, look at us.
I mean, if the aliens have any sense about them, they would come meet us. First of all, we're friendly. We love to drink. I mean, we'll get them totally fucked up.
Thank you. Do you think aliens'
and
bodies...
we're hot. Like, I mean, what can they expect? That's what I say to my husband all the time now. I'm like, you're so lucky you're with me.
But does he ever say, you're so lucky that I'm with you? Like, does he ever give it back to you? Or are you just shit on him all day long? You're so lucky this hot piece of ass wants you.
Well, I mean, I do like because, obviously you've seen the pictures of him through the years, you know? So I love to give him a hard time that he was like completely a loser prior to me. I tell him all the time.
And he just takes it.
He was worse for wear, wasn't he, a few years ago? He looked like a mess. I mean, how do you describe him? He had this insane receding hairline with these round little glasses.
He was at least probably, I don't know, he's
15,
lost
20 pounds heavier, yeah.
He's gotten a lot, like, slim and trim. He works out more. He eats really healthy. He was never a vegan.
He turns me on. He exercises so much all weekend. We went to the track. He was out there doing all his exercises.
What do you do?
He's like a little tiny thing now. His arms are like, you could wrap your hands around him twice. I mean, they're just these little like twigs of arms. I just like love him out there, and he's out there, and he's so serious. He's doing all his things.
You go to the track to support. Are you like his little cheerleader? Like, are you running?
I'm out there running. Yes.
No. Usually it's Sarah like documenting the whole thing. Ooh, running, babe. We're running, babe. And he's like going past you. I'm like, what? You can't be filming. You're running.
He was doing the little bleachers,
the little bleacher exercises.
I was doing my push-ups. I feel like I have, I'm borderline. I think I have plantar fasciitis. Like I keep thinking this when I go out. Yeah. It's fine today,
You get shock. What is it? It's like pain in your...
In the ball of your foot. In the ball of your foot. Plantar fasciitis. I really don't know.
The names of it, though. Plantar fasciitis. Who's out there thinking... I would never create that. I'd be like, the ball of your foot hurts. It's called like ball foot pain.
Goddamn old are you that you're like, I've got plantar fasciitis.
And then what's the thing with your jaw? Your jawline?
We have Team J.
No, but the full.
I don't know. What else was it? Oh, I clenched my jaws.
I know, but there was like some
We're a
funny
retainer.
name that you have for your, whenever we talk about the dental work.
I have periodontal disease. Yes. I've got plantar fasciitis and periodontal. I'm going in for surgery on Friday.
You are?
Yeah, I'm nervous about it though, because I feel like I'm trying to get pregnant. You know, I'm taking my temperature every day.
Right.
I don't even think I'm doing it right.
Or better, Sarah comes in, she goes, I have a fever of 98 degrees. I'm like, that's the normal human temperature, 98.6. You're right on target, actually. She's like, am I dying? I'm like, nope, that's actually really good for
This
you.
whole time I've thought that was elevated. I thought it was supposed to be at
98.6.
97. So I've been telling Dan I've been ovulating for the past like 5 days.
Oh my God, this is how insane you are. You're probably poking holes through condoms now. Well, you guys aren't even using
No,
protection.
we're done. Yeah, no
Done with it.
condoms.
They put a ring on and they're like, throw these out.
We haven't bought any of those.
Oh.
We are officially trying.
Officially, that's so exciting.
Is it?
I mean, you had no time as a married couple, but you've kind of been acting like a married couple for the past 3 years.
I cannot think about it because I can't imagine like having this other person to be responsible for.
I can barely take care of myself. I mean, I'm not ready. Let's just say that.
And
So-
I live my fucking life. I don't want to have to negotiate with this kid.
No. Happy first day of back to school, though.
I know all the kids on social media, all their cute little back to school pictures, they were like so adorable.
First day of first grade.
I know. Isn't it sweet? Like the kids
It
are
is.
so cute.
Did you ever get excited about, the first day outfit?
Oh, heck yeah. I loved back to school shopping. I loved,
same.
oh my God, it was my favorite. Wasn't it yours?
New pens?
You laid out the outfit the night before because
Yeah.
it was so exciting.
Yes.
You had brand new kicks, like the brand new backpack, all loaded up, tons of markers, tons of all the shit that you don't use.
I know. I was very excited about my pens. I was a pen hoarder. No surprise there.
You're still kind of a hoarder.
And it's not really pens anymore. It's just like everything else. But yeah, first day of school.
Just life.
Just life in general, all the things.
What was your best year? Like a best first day? Because I know mine was 5th grade. I was class president that year. It was just
Good
like
for you.
I was on fire that year.
On fire.
Other years ebb and flow. You
Yeah,
know,
but 5th grade, you peaked.
5th grade with Mr. Pierce, like it was awesome.
Mr. Pierce. Well, I know there was a couple teachers that I was really excited to have, probably first grade. And then second grade was a crapshoot. I had a scary, mean teacher. I was transferring schools and I didn't know what the front of the books looked like. And she goes, "What's wrong with you?" On my first day. Immediately started crying. I was like,
God.
I didn't think anything was wrong with me, but now I do.
Now I'm wondering, yeah.
Now I'm wondering. But no, first day of school, always exciting.
It was, yeah, 5th grade was awesome. But the kids are so cute. They're all over our Instagram feeds.
Yeah, all the parents. And they hold a little whiteboard.
No, first day of kindergarten or whatever. It's so sweet.
And now I follow your sister-in-law, and she took a really funny picture of her son. And she's like, he doesn't want to do the first day picture anymore. He's like pissed about it. It was so
mad.
funny.
He's a freshman in high school. He was like not having it at all. He looked like really pissed. Yeah. That was so cute. Anyway, there it is. I mean, we've got to talk Saratoga races. I want to get into this because I didn't realize that you didn't know about all the horse protesting.
I had no idea. But, immediately I feel bad so we're walking into the race. These people are yelling at us. They're holding signs, bloody horse heads. I'm like, you guys, what? Are they evil to the horses? I had no idea. And Schmiggy's just like, Andrea, yes, like you didn't know this? I was like, no. And now I want to join in with the protesters.
I know. It's kind of,
That's horrible.
I only know about it because of, so Dan makes us watch Real Sports all the time on HBO.
Right.
This story, this show that like recaps longer form sports stories. Okay. So like recently, I would say in the past like 3 weeks or month, they did a story on the amount of horses that have died on the racetrack. Like they have to use it. It's crazy. It was so disturbing. I could not watch. 500 horses euthanized in 2018, more than 500. Yes. Because they raced them so young, filled them full of drugs. Then they get like even like
Drugs.
Oh yeah,
Like
they drug them.
steroids?
Yeah, absolutely. They drug them for steroids, and then they drug them to keep them racing faster. Like they basically shoot them up with Adderall.
What?
So they're even more hyped. Yes.
This is
crazy.
now I feel like a horrible person. I only bet on the one group pool. No, it's not funny. I swear, like I feel so bad. But I did, like it basically is just a whole big scene.
So wait,
it's like
what
wealthy
were the
people.
What were the protesters like? Were there a lot?
Oh, tons.
Tons
as
of
we're
protests.
walking
Wow.
in. Yeah, so they set up at like 6 a.m. All the guys, they went to go, set up their like little area. So it was Schmiggy and all of his like home friends. So one of them lives in Saratoga. So we went up. of course, like we actually spend most of the time of our relationship is in the car. So another 8 hours in the car.
You really do.
So we headed up there, got there like 1 a.m. Friday night, just like drank till 5 a.m, went to sleep. The guys stayed up, went to go put the tents up. We went back, like they came back, and we got there like 12 probably, protesters all lining the whole entrance.
Really?
Bloody horse heads. And some guy behind us who they thought was with us started like aggressively yelling at them. Like he was like, oh, how much you got on the first race? How much you got on the second? And some guy follows him. He's like, it's not fucking funny. I was like, oh my God, Schmigs, they think he's with us. He started like aggravating them. Yeah. So,
Really?
Yeah. So the horse protesters started coming after us. I was like, he's not with us. He's not with us. And, it's such a scene. I mean, the most chattiest, broiest, douchiest. Oh my God, the suit jackets. They're all holding their bows. They're like, what's up? White Claw boxes. Drinking is like open. It's open cup there. So you just like
everywhere you go, like
Everywhere you
open
go.
container. Can you bring in your own alcohol at Saratoga Raceways?
We
really?
had like 5 huge bags, just beers and beers. You can bring all your own stuff in it. Food. Of course, we had a charcuterie board. That was really like my
looked
heyday.
great.
Loved it. Well, no. So I had this little tiny, I didn't really know what to wear. Of course, this is my first horse race. Definitely my last. I'm really sad now about the horses.
Well, it's sad because at least for this real sports story, they compared it to Europe. So in Europe, I don't know, there's all these different rules. Maybe the horses have to be 2 years old or something,
Okay.
so their bodies like actually develop. And
Yes.
then they're not allowed to do steroids. And I don't know, there's all these. So essentially they were just saying there's like maybe only like 40 horse deaths or something in Europe versus the United States, where they want them to be like faster, bigger,
Yeah.
all the BS here. And they allow them to pump them full of drugs, basically, to keep them going.
Oh, God.
I know.
So we're there basically all day until you just hammered, and then you just like drag yourself out of there.
Oh,
Straight to a bar.
I want to go to the Kentucky Derby so badly.
Oh, now you want to go after I just talked about the protesters? Did that amp you up? I mean, I'm horrified. Like these poor horses.
I just want to go for the people watching, but I am horrified for the horses
So much
too.
for people watching. Yeah. But so the whole little Saratoga, I didn't realize it's like on the same level of Kentucky Derby. I thought we were just going to a little racetrack. No, this is a
Saratoga's
little
like
town.
super famous, right?
Yeah. Travers is the name of it.
Travers Raceway.
Yeah. Do I sound like, is my voice a little scratchy?
No, why?
Oh, okay. I had probably a packed, I mean, when I'm just drinking, it's just like sig. It's disgusting. Everyone must have looked at me like, who is this trash dump? I was like, what's up, guys?
I was thinking about that. I love to smoke cigarettes too. It's so bad.
Babe,
Isn't
it's
it so
so
bad? But
bad.
there's something, I know that it's just commercialism.
It is.
But there's something so therapeutic about having a cigarette. And I've never minded the smell of cigarette smoke. Like people be like, I can't ride in your car. The cigarette smoke, it never makes me nauseous. Like I love the
Doesn't.
smell of cigarette smoke and pipe smoke.
That's really interesting because you
love
can't
that.
stand perfume or like strong deodorant or whatever.
Tobacco's more natural to me, though. Isn't it? It's like tobacco seems more natural. It's less chemical. Like perfumes.
Less chemicals.
Perfumes, people don't do like a spritz. They fucking
Yes.
bathe in it.
You're
you
right.
know?
You're right.
It's like hard now. Smokers, it's harder and harder to tell because they wash their hands thoroughly. It's not like the old days when people's fingers were like yellow because they didn't have like access to a sink.
You're right.
I mean, like people,
They didn't have access to.
like back in the 80s, it was like a sink was like 25 miles away. You were just
Yes.
like yellow fingers.
All the
Now
time.
everybody washes their hands. They don't like. It's just a nice lingering cigarette smoke. It's like it's very soothing. I think.
I agree. I mean, that's how I felt. I was like, well, I just got to calm myself down. So I drink a lot, smoke a lot.
I mean, the chemo treatments are not so soothing when you got the lung cancer,
No,
but I'm just
absolutely
saying,
not.
like in leading
so I don't
up to
recommend.
that,
I don't recommend.
yeah, it's not definitely not. But I wish smoking was good for you because I would definitely hop on board. Or I thought the Juul was the answer, but now everyone's lungs are collapsing with the Juul.
I saw that story on the kid, 17 years old.
Yes, so sad. I
Was
know.
that a vape or was that a Juul?
Really unclear from all the stories. I've been really nervous about it, actually.
What are
What,
you
are
a
you a big
vapor?
Juuler?
I was. Everyone at school did it. Everyone
right.
at school did it, really. I
Yeah.
was like late to it, but everyone at school did it. I kind of started doing it like
Yeah.
a little bit ironically, and then it was like really fun. And it's like the same reason that I chew gum or something. You know what I mean? It's just
Well, you
like
have an
something
oral
to do.
fixation?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what would you do? Like, okay, there's tobacco in it, right? You buy like a tobacco pack.
Yeah, it has nicotine in it. Yeah.
And so you were like living your best life. You're out there juuling with everybody at Georgetown, like just jewel away.
Yeah, and so I posted on my Instagram recently, like 10 photos of like all of my friends juuling, and then like screenshots of like 150 people have had seizures because of the jewel. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm kind of scared, but at least we'll all go down together.
Oh,
you know?
great. Oh, okay. What? That's a good
Yeah,
thought.
no, it's not a good look.
I know.
Not a good look. But don't do it all often, you know? These kids are doing it, but they're like killing a whole Jewel pod a day.
Yeah. Well, duh. That's gonna do something bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the chick that got popcorn lung like years ago. Like the Jewel today is like the 10 years ago, the popcorn lung, when that woman like ate like 5 bags of microwave popcorn and then she had like some sort of like popcorn kernel cell like growing in her lung. Yeah, it was fucking crazy.
Wait, what?
Yeah, for real. Google that story. She was called popcorn lung lady. Like
That was her name? Popcorn lung lady.
Yeah, she had some sort of microism like growing in her lung because she ate so much popcorn.
Well, that stuff is actually horrible. That's also like tar.
Horrible for you.
Yeah.
Chemicals.
Make regular popcorn.
It's no worse than eating this Popeye's chicken sandwich. I mean, you might as well hit the Jewel or eat that.
Have you hit Popeyes yet? I couldn't
No,
I could not
fucking
get in
hate
line.
fast food. Are you kidding?
You do.
Oh, okay, great. Let me eat something that 45 minutes later I'm shitting liquid shit for like 10 minutes. Like, who enjoys fast food?
I don't feel great after I eat it, but I'm not going to. If I'm on the road, which I am a lot actually.
The last time I was at a Popeyes was in Kennebunkport, Maine. And let me tell you, I had all I could do to get 45 minutes up the street to the bathroom. It was like brutal.
Jeez.
People are going nuts over this Popeyes chicken sandwich. I'm like,
Is it that good? Has anybody had it? Like the reviews are in.
Yeah, my best friend, she had one actually. She gave it a 6.4 out of 10 on her Insta story.
Really?
Yeah.
Out
She
of-
said it was not that great.
I'm also the only other person I've eaten at Chick-fil-A. I don't think Chick-fil-A is that great. I'm sorry. I eat at Chick-fil-A. You know what bothers me about fast food is it's not filling because it's so like just filled with chemicals and crap. Like you eat it and then to me 2 hours later you're still hungry because it's just like awful
fat.
chemicals. It's not.
Yeah. I think the fries are good.
Yeah, the fries are kind of good, but I'm not even a Chick-fil-A
Waffle
fan.
fries. at
Waffle
Chick-fil-A?
fries.
Yeah.
See you later. That sounds delicious to me. I'll eat. I mean, it's not good for you, but
My idea of fast food is literally like Sweet Greens or like Ted's Bulletin.
it's not even fast food. Okay, you're gonna get so much shit. My idea of fast food is definitely sweet green. It's a salad, mind you. We all ate that today for lunch.
I'm totally a bougie bitch. I know. I'm not into fast food. I've declared it many a times on this show. I've never eaten Taco Bell my entire life. I've never eaten Arby's my entire life. I've never had Sonic.
Stay away from Arby's.
Let's see, who else is there?
I know we always have this fast food rant that we've never eaten it.
I've never been there. I think I've only had Chick-fil-A once or twice max. McDonald's years ago. But I honest to God, I don't think I've eaten at a McDonald's, even a French fry, in 8 years.
I gotta say, if you're living in the city, especially like Arlington and Alexandria, like they don't have them just around. If you're living in a more rural place,
Thank you. I feel much better.
there you go. You're not like heading out there.
No. And if I go to McDonald's,
That one.
actually, I have to say, I have eaten at McDonald's and I will get the McMuffin with just the egg and the English muffins.
Yeah.
Because their English muffins are good and I think legit. And they have Paul Newman's coffee, which seems organic.
To you,
Yeah. But that's like it. Burger King, I couldn't even tell you where to find one.
I mean, that's good. You got to be. You're thinking about creating life inside of you.
Not really good though, because you can't relate when things like this happen.
Don't worry, I eat enough fast food for the both of us.
Oh, good. Okay, you're out there. Wendy's. What do people order at Wendy's?
I don't really go to Wendy's.
Okay, don't
If I
even know where
stop
to find
somewhere, it's Chick-fil-A. I mean, Burger King. I get a Whopper.
Oh, all right.
Trash.
See, I didn't even know that. I want to thank two of our sponsors, and then we'll talk more Saratoga Raceway. We'll talk about the bagel guy. We also got some really sweet pineapple mail today over the weekend. If you want to join us on September 13th, AJ and I were at Progression Salon and Spa last Thursday. We had amazing treatments. AJ had the first facial of her life, a hydro facial. It was so good. I couldn't believe everything they sucked out. It was awesome.
Oh, should I show the picture of that? That was nasty.
Bring it up. While I tell you about
Oh.
So September 13th, Progressions is an awesome sponsor of ours. Their salon spa store is located in Rockville, Maryland. It's so great. Cindy, who's the owner, has been the owner for 35 years. Female-owned business. You've never met a more awesome boss than she is. So September 13th, we wanted to do a pop-up podcast there with tutorials, food, drinks. Of course, AJ and I will be on site. So the way they're doing the tickets right now is a buy one, get one. It's a $25 essentially reservation fee, but you get that back in a gift card, and they do everything there. So let me tell you, $25, you'll use it like that. They do manicures, pedicures, facials. Of course, wash, blow dry, cut, color. 35 years in business. They've won tons of awards. It's progressionssalon.com is the website, or it's Progression Salon Spa Store. So we're also, the tickets where you can make your reservation are on Eventbrite or my Facebook page, which is Hey FRASE Podcast. And then it will be right under their events, Hey FRASE pop up at Progression Salon Spa. Again, $25, and then you can just bring a person with you. That reserves one on September 13th. Doors open at 5:30 p.m. We're going to be there throughout the night. We'll probably be pop-up podcasting around 6:30, and then you can take that $25 and put it towards any salon spa service that you would like at Progression. So progressions.com, you can make your appointment online. I just want to make sure I know it's progressions.com.
Check that website.
I know. I want to make sure it's good for everybody. But again, the tickets are on Eventbrite, and you can go to progressions.com. And I also want to thank Dr. Mary. I was just talking about periodontal disease. I'm going to my periodontist and dentist, Dr. Mary, this Friday. Dr. Mary is located in Gaithersburg, Maryland. TotalDentalCareMD.com is their website. She is a top dentist and boss. We love female-owned business, minority-owned business. She and her partners got together so they would put the patient first. They offer Hey FRASE listeners a $99 cleaning special that includes bite wings, x-rays, the whole 9 yards. State-of-the-art facility where you have like a massage chair. It's temperature controlled. Mary is like the tooth reader. I went in. She's like, oh, you've got this wrong and this wrong. And she fixes you up so good. So, of course, they take all forms of insurance. You can call today, but go to TotalDentalCareMD.com and tell them that the Hey FRASE podcast sent you. Is this a picture, by the way, of the stuff that came out? I love all the juice. Oh!
Yeah,
Oh, God.
We're going to make the interns vomit. But yeah, so.
That was in your face?
That was in my face. And my neck area. So this is my first facial ever, and I have typically dry skin. So really my only cleansing, and I don't really I've been blessed. I don't have too much acne. So I think that my face is clean, right? I'm like, I'm just clean it with like a makeup remover wipe. No. They excreted this from my actual face.
Okay.
It's disgusting. Yeah, so that's disgusting. So go get facials.
Oh my God, it was awesome. I did their lash curling, which is essentially a perm for your eyelashes. Unbelievable. How do my lashes look, interns? What do you guys think?
Long.
Banging.
Thank you.
Great.
Oh my God, you two are like endorsement. Okay,
I know.
We'll be selling them next. Okay.
Awesome.
Hey guys, we're interns here for the Hey FRASE podcast.
Nice.
But I had a lash lift, which was amazing.
How long
Hour
is it?
long.
It's an hour long. Okay.
Super easy, not painful at all. They
Lasts-
use non-chemical. It's vegan as well as non-harsh chemicals. It's a European version. Yume eyelash lift.
We love that.
Love that. Yeah, because I was getting I'm like trying to get pregnant, so I don't want to use any chemical stuff.
Yeah.
So, like 1 hour, they perm your lashes. Then you can't put any like liquid on them for 24 hours, and then you're good to go. And they last 6 to 8 weeks. I think it's like $175. You get $25 off anyway.
This is, I think, way more safe, I think, because you could be allergic to the actual eyelash extension glue that they use.
Yes.
So this is a total natural way to do it.
And this is your own lashes. So what I don't like about eyelash extensions is I always feel like you see women, and if you don't go get them filled every 2 or 3 weeks, it's almost like you have like a patch where like they're missing, and then there's like 4, and you're like, hey girl, clearly we're missing some eyelashes here.
They start to fall out. Oh, it's a lot of maintenance. Yeah.
They just use your own.
Yeah. So you're not like losing anything.
It would work really well on yours too.
Mine are a little short, but yeah, no, I really need that. I'll take anything. After that facial.
That was so cool. I loved the picture. So we'll see you guys on September 13th. We're super excited about that. Okay. I was telling, is this the horse race too?
Wait, that was a horse race, but I did want to show just one picture of the douches.
Oh, we're obsessed with your life.
If I can just
bring it
up here. Okay, so this, you guys know I impersonate a Chad.
Oh, okay. Oh my God, look at it is bro central.
Bro central. I mean, the suit jackets.
These bros look hot though. I'm not gonna lie.
But you can only imagine. They just, the most tight buttholes. It's just...
I kept seeing Dave Portnoy was there over the weekend. I kept wanting you to get with Dave.
Barstool.
I know. I want Dave to be on the show.
I should have just like gone up to him and started interviewing him, even though he's interviewing people.
Yes.
He would have loved that.
Yeah, please. And I mean, I feel like he's like the ideal guest because we can sexually harass him, and what can he say? It's like his whole shtick with other women.
Exactly.
So like he's not a bad guy. I mean, he's not like that good looking. Actually, he's kind of like not attractive. Like the closer they get to him on camera, but
like
from like afar, he's hot.
Yeah. So this is Chad, Brad, and Bradley.
Bro.
Bros. That's
look
pretty much
good.
all Saratoga.
Wow. I didn't realize there were so many bros up in Saratoga. I didn't realize there were young people in Saratoga.
I think it's all people from like New York City. There was tons of New York people that would all come up for the weekend. You know, they either go to the Hamptons or they go to Saratoga.
Really?
Yeah.
Saratoga sounds like an old fucking steakhouse to me. Like a nasty ass, like, come to the Saratoga.
I think it sounds pretty regal.
Ribeye on Tuesday nights.
It's such a town. It's like all surrounded about that. But I'm like, what do you guys do in the winter? Like this is their 2-month activity in the summertime.
Really?
Everybody's got their horse flags up when you drive around the little town around
Really?
Saratoga. They live for the races.
They're not protesting it. They don't
They
mind.
are not protesting.
A horse broke its leg. No problem here.
Nope.
Keep them coming.
Crazy.
Okay,
But,
well, you were doing that all weekend. Can
yeah,
we just
what were
talk
you up
about?
to?
I was watching this horrifying. I'm obsessed with documentaries. I need a life. I watch so many documentaries.
I think you watched 3 this weekend.
I watched 3. Well, the Patrick Swayze one I was obsessed with. Then I watched well, the one that I ended up watching Saturday into Sunday is called Jawline.
Yes. Oh, that's the one I saw in your story.
What the fuck is happening? Okay, so the premise of this Jawline, right,
Okay.
is first of all, you have to watch this. I am obsessed. So it's all about these like 15 and 16-year-old boys, right, who start making their money and they desperately want to become famous. So they get on You Now, which is an app, and TikTok, and all they do is shout out their female fans, like, hang in there, beautiful, you're gorgeous. And then they get on TikTok and they just sing snippets, of course, of like a Justin Bieber song.
What?
Yeah. So it follows the story of this kid, Austin Tester. I kind of want Austin on the show.
Okay, but how did he get noticed by somebody? Did he just start a YouTube channel?
He has thousands of followers. He's thousands of female followers on You Now and TikTok.
You Now is YouTube's live.
Yeah, I think it's like a short version of like, and in the whole thing, I think with You Now is like musically, you're always side by side with someone. So you're always, he's always bringing like a girl up, and then they just sit there and have the most ridiculous, like the stupidest conversations you've ever met. Like, are you dating anyone? No. And then they're like, oh, like it's actually like, I don't know how you raise a 14-year-old. I'm not looking forward to it. They talk about nothing.
Nothing.
Nada.
No substance. So girls that are like 14, they just are doing nothing at home and they're just watching him all the time on YouTube.
Right.
You Now.
So, and then these kids, so Austin Tester is a kid that lives in rural Tennessee. His father was an alcoholic, drug addict who walks out on the family. He lives with his single mom and his brother. His brother is like so sweet, trying to make him famous, but is clueless, you know.
How old is his brother?
19. And he's like 15 or something.
And he just puts these signs up. How does he even have money to buy all this equipment?
Well, I'm going to go with that's a cheap pack from Amazon. Okay. Don't you think? I mean, that was like a $30 setup. I mean, how he got the Apple MacBook, I don't know. I think he's paying off credit cards.
Okay.
So these kids, they get on there, they take their shirts off, and then they meet up with girls, with 14-year-olds at malls, and then they try to get on a tour where all they do is get on stage. They have no talents. So none of these kids can sing. They can't dance. They get on stage. They do shout outs to the audience, and some of them take their shirts off. And so then the girls put them on their Snapchats. That's all they do.
They have no talent.
None.
They have more
None.
followers than we do.
And Austin gets, he has way more followers. We're doing too much.
We're doing way too much.
Way too much. If we just took our tops off and gave people motivational quotes, hang in there today, guys, and then just showed our tits, we'd have so many more followers. Instead, we actually show prep, which is ridiculous.
We show prep. We set up a 30-minute setup we have interns.
Why are we teaching anyone how to set this shit up when all we should be doing is a light set and taking our shirts off? And then Austin will be like, guys, go for your dreams. Meanwhile, this kid's fucking 15. What do you know about going for your dreams?
So he's 15, and then somebody believes in him to take him on tour.
So then he gets on tour where they bring all these boys around to different theaters where they parade them up on stage, right?
Okay.
So then you're introduced to Michael Weist, this shady little thing out of LA who has these boys living in his home. He's essentially the next Lou Pearlman.
Who agrees to send their kid to somebody?
Who? So Michael has them on a schedule where they must go live every single day on their outlets. They have to do a TikTok video. They have to go live. They have to interact with their fans. And then Michael is their tour manager. Now, he, of course, is being sued by 2 of the boys because Michael brings them out back in the yard near a pool. He has them manicured, so they all get massages. They get their eyebrows waxed. Then he takes them out back, makes them take their shirts off, and then takes photos of them.
Absolutely not.
Who?
But so Michael is really the con artist all here because he's conning these kids out of all the money and the revenue that they're getting.
Because they have to pay him, of course, this exorbitant amount of fees to get on this tour.
Oh my God.
And I don't know if I dislike Michael or if I'm like, you're brilliant that you've convinced parents and people to let their kids live with you. And this kid's like 24 years old. what's just crazy is like, I'm just thinking to myself, is this normal? Like, people that listen to this show, I don't know if we have many people that listen to this show that have a 14-year-old, but like, are their kids doing that? Like, is your daughter, I was saying to Dan, like, you're going to have to be that dad that brings our daughter to the mall. So for $10, she can see this guy get on stage and shout her out.
No, Shmano's going to be like, no, let's go to the soccer field and get out your aggression there.
I told them
kind
too
of
bad.
parent?
We're getting our daughter. We're getting our daughter right on camera. I am.
But
I
see,
am.
you're the parents that actually allow this to happen.
When
You're like,
you
you want to go on
see
tour with this guy?
How
Go.
much money they can make? I mean, I was thinking to myself, I should be Michael Weist. I mean, I really should.
Just manage all these young people.
Yeah, and all you do, they don't do anything. It's not like they have to work and rehearse a song.
You're right.
They just get on there.
This is the
like my
problem.
daughter. I'm just gonna like manicure her, and then put her on a sofa, and she's just gonna shout out all the boys like, "Hey, Tommy, like I love you. Hang in there. Go for your dreams." Boom.
How long does he go live? Is he still alive? Like, is he still going live?
Oh, wait.
Is he still alive?
Austin Tester?
Yes. What,
So-
this was 3 years ago, right?
This is 3 years ago. So now he's 18. First of all, he drops out of high school to go on this tour where the manager ends up stealing all his money.
Woof.
So he comes back. He's totally depressed. The mom is like a Tennessee, she's just a single mom. They never get an attorney to look over any of the paperwork. I just can't believe this underworld of life that's happening. So then he tries to get back into high school, and now he's headed to community college. But I oddly really want Austin Tester to win because he's the underdog of the entire thing. Like, I want him to succeed Michael Weist.
He has got no talent, so he's got to go into like insurance or something. Like, go into the real estate business. He can't be doing this forever. Once you hit 16 and nobody wants to see you shirtless anymore.
I mean, it is wild. Like, if you have a kid, if you're going to have a kid, you've got to watch this.
You've got to be nervous.
And they almost seem to prey on girls that have been bullied. So it's all these girls that they're interviewing. Why do you follow, so-and-so? Why do you follow these kids? And they're like, I don't get along with anyone in my high school. Like, nobody likes me. And Austin will write me back. And, Austin seems to like really love when I like engage with him. So these girls have nobody. And then they show up and they pay $10 to see Austin.
Interesting. Okay. I get it now.
There is a
what they're preying on.
lot of kids out there with no parental guidance. I think that's fucking scary. If all those kids got together, they could take over all of us. Because there is literally, that's what I thought. I thought, what? Okay, this is an army of 14-year-olds that apparently have no parents. They show one parent in the entire film.
Honestly, so
These 14-year-olds are running rampant.
and I complain about, my mom just being so much of my life.
Oh my God. Carol should watch this documentary and review it. Carol would freak out.
No, because everything that she talks about is literally, she's right. She's like, this is why, I mean, she calls me every morning to wake me up. I live with her. She comes in my room. She's like, you didn't answer your phone. I'm like, you just come downstairs though, and I'm here.
You guys do live in a big house though.
Not like we got a west wing and an east wing. It's like, you come downstairs.
But you do have like 5 stories. It's a hike.
It is a hike, but
Anyway.
this is insane. This is why you have to be watchful of your kids, and you got to be in your kid's life. I mean, you got to be watching them at all times.
I'm putting my kids on. Like, are you kidding? My kids are
Okay,
going to be
she's
the
not
Austin
getting the
Tester.
message here. Okay.
Austin Tester has it. He just doesn't have the right parents. Like, Austin's onto it. He just didn't have the right situation to capitalize. So I don't want Austin to give up.
I don't think he should give up. But is he kind of the same level as that Jake and Paul? Like
Yes.
all of them?
It's very much a lot of these guys are trying to be Jake Paul and Logan Paul.
Now, were they ever parentally supervised? Like, were they ever?
Yeah. I think the parents were very savvy. I think Jake Paul and Logan Paul's dad is in finance. So, yeah, they're very, very savvy. It's just so sad, these kids that see that and they don't realize like all the backstory that all these kids' parents like have so much money and connections. So
they know what they're doing
Right.
when they're given a contract. They know what to do with
Right.
it. God, I got to watch this. This is crazy. Between this and the show Euphoria, I'm chopping the
Oh my
tubes
God,
off.
I'm really terrified. Is this really how kids are living? What do you know? These are interns. How old are you guys? You're 18, 19? What's going on?
I am 24.
Oh, you're 24. Okay, you're older. Yes, you're graduated. Marcus, what's your deal?
I'm 22.
You're 22. Okay. So when you guys were in high school, which was not that long ago, were kids like unsupervised and on the internet?
Instagram was like just starting to be a thing when I was a senior. Like that's when it was really getting popular.
Senior in high school.
Yep, senior in high school.
Wow. Okay.
And
Marcus,
like Vine was a big thing.
Vine, yes, that's right. Which Vine no longer exists. Basically been replaced by like TikTok. Were kids just doing drugs and then unsupervised on the internet? What's going on?
Yeah.
They were?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I mean, no one's supervised on the internet. I don't know. Like you mean like parental controls on a computer or something like that? Like
These kids are just like on. Taking
They're allowed
their
to go
shirts
live.
off.
Like if my mom ever walked into my room and was like, "What the fuck
how'd
are
they
you doing?"
get to the mall? How'd all the girls get to the mall?
Their parents like bring them and drop them off to wait and see Austin Tester. It is a mind-blowing documentary.
And that's the thing is also kids can shop on their own now too. Like, because you could just buy things and order them to your house.
Just use your parents' credit card or something?
Right. Yeah.
It's super
in like
easy.
a different way too. And that's part of why this is smart too, because I'm sure that the way that people like Austin Tester make money is that brands, get them to like promote
they do.
certain things.
They do.
And then you have girls who are at home buying stuff. I guess.
God, these kids, this generation seems so sad. They're home, they're on their phones 24/7. They just shop, and then they go and meet someone that's talentless. Again, we're trying too hard.
We're trying too hard.
Way too hard.
Live as a kid. Go out. Go jogging.
I just want to know, like, how
Just
young
stop
an
being
audience.
inside. Like what?
Like, is it inappropriate if I start doing this and then a bunch of 14-year-old boys like show up to my event? Is that like, is that like too much? Like, I don't know. Where's the line?
That is the line.
Okay.
People are going to think you're a child molester.
I'm going to get on TikTok and give them motivational speeches in my bikini and then just see who follows. Like, what?
Truly,
I mean,
try something out.
wait, hey
People watch
guy,
the
hey
craziest.
boys, hang in there and go for your dreams. And then I'm just going to be in my bikini on TikTok. Like, what could happen? Like, if they want to pay me $10 at the mall, it's not my fault, right? Like, and I just say they can't touch me.
Oh, so you're going to have bodyguards against 14-year-olds? This is a really, really good plan. I love this. Let's just try it out. See what happens.
And then I'm going to sell my own sheets with my face on it, and they can all sleep on them. Guys, sleep with me for $29.99. Like, what do you mean? Is it
Sarah's merch.
How can I control who, like, the age group of who?
You're right.
Who buys?
I mean, you really can't. You have no idea.
I think we should pitch ourselves to this Michael Weist as like old influencers.
So now that the story's out, what happened to Michael Weiss? Like, he's done so. People are suing him.
Go on his Instagram. He's like alive and well. He's got his entertainment group. He is being sued. Then he countersued these two boys that are brothers that absolutely look like two little mini Justin Biebers with dark hair. They're suing him. I think he countersued them. And then, no, he still has a company. Here he is. Michael
Bill's
Weiss.
got to. So these are again. Okay, this boy
Look at this
is from
poor
July
boy.
21st.
Oh my God. These kids just look like they're pimped out.
Backstage with Mig Rosales. Okay, so
Mig Rosales has like 2 million followers, and Mig does absolutely jack shit. He goes to the beach.
and just takes pictures, black and white. Oh, he's a singer though.
Okay, let's hear him sing one fucking lick. I mean, I don't believe he can hold a tune. Play his song. Mig.
Let's see. Nope. Okay.
What if who I hope to be was always me?
Look at his voice crack there. Always me.
Okay, so
Mig does nothing.
Mig does 17.6 K. All right.
Oh, that's not that many.
Wow.
Unreal.
And okay, so it literally is just Jawline. Now, how do they choose this one kid?
Well,
to
Austin
be-
Tester was the kid.
Yeah.
So they had like an underdog, and then they had Michael Weiss, the like savage agent.
Okay,
Who,
okay.
who looks at Austin Tester stuff and is like, no way. You're not getting enough engagements. You don't go live enough, and you don't show enough skin.
As if this guy is the judge of like crazy. Wow. Okay, these documentaries.
I want to reach out to him. I want him to rep this show for like 2 weeks. Just
Oh,
like the
he-
old fart of influencers.
Right, he even
Hey,
promoted
everybody.
the Jawline though. This is crazy.
I'm live right now on you now. Let's spread some positivity and love. So come on. What else do you got to do?
What else
There's
have you
no
got
shortage
to
of
do?
people wanting to be famous in social media, but you need a team working for your goals.
You need
You
a
got
team.
dream,
It's
chase it.
little.
Don't let anyone's opinions affect you. Damn, that was such a terrible broadcast.
Broadcasting feels like you have a family.
They're like those friends that I've never had and I wish I had.
What?
Opportunity does come across you some point in your life. It's just whether you're smart enough to take it.
I'm not gonna settle in this small little town I live in. I gotta see how big the world is.
I'd rather see my brothers succeed than myself.
Finding someone who looks cute on Instagram and gaining them 1 million followers is so easy to do. What happens when they're 30? Because when they're not cute, it's game over.
Savage. Because when they're not cute anymore, once they reach the age of 18, they're not cute anymore.
All right, we're launching now. I'm going to do like the senior citizens TikTok. Are you into older women? Have a blessed day.
This angers me so much. I think I would like punch my TV.
It was
They're
crazy.
using these kids. It's so sad.
I know. I made Dan watch it. He was horrified.
Dan. Oh.
Anyway. Yeah. I know.
And he's actually a soccer coach of 14-year-old girls.
Yeah. He thinks that these kids have zero parental guidance at all.
No.
Like the parents do not give a fuck.
Okay.
Like there's just zero parents. All right, Age, you've got to hit us with some commercial spots. Are you ready?
Am I ready? No, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Let's talk about Embrace Pet Insurance.
Yes.
Okay, so Schmiggy has a dog. He's gotten Embrace Pet Insurance for them using Embrace.com. What would you do if your dog ate your favorite shoes or your cat was diagnosed with cancer? Vet bills are very expensive. They can go up to $1,000. Schmiggy's dog ate his own poop, and we had to take him to the vet. And it ended up luckily, he had just signed up for the insurance. It ended up costing $1,000 because you had to, get them to throw up, which is a whole considered a procedure. They just start adding on things and adding on things.
How
Ends
did
up being
you even know he
$1,000.
ate his own shit?
Well, because he was kind of coughing and vomiting. This is like a puppy, right? He's a year old now, but when he was just a couple months old, he wasn't fully potty trained, so pooped a little bit. So any of these things can happen. Like when you leave your dog now, he's fully potty trained, doesn't eat his poop anymore. He's great.
Okay, good.
But the vet, good. But the vet bill gets to be, thousands of dollars for just eating its own poop. Crazy. Embrace Pet Insurance offers comprehensive health insurance for dogs and cats. So when the unexpected happens, like eating poop, you're prepared.
Okay.
There are no networks. Visit any vet and get reimbursed for up to 90% of your bill. And for everyday expenses like routine vet care, grooming, and training, there's wellness rewards. Embrace's optional preventative care plan. Ensuring your pet can cost less per day than your morning coffee, and getting your personalized free quote takes seconds. I tried it out. 30 seconds, you fill in a couple information about what your dog breed is, how old it is, and then, what its level of health is at that point. So go to embracepetinsurance.com/HeyFrase and answer a few quick questions, and then you get your price right away. You can adjust your pet's quote to fit your budget without sacrificing coverage. And every policy comes with a 30-day money-back guaranteed. 1 in 3 policyholders submit claims in their first year, and they're grateful they have Embrace. Please don't wait. Get your free quote at embracepetinsurance.com/HeyFrase. Embracepetinsurance.com/HeyFrase.
Boom.
FRASE. Frase.
Love it.
Embrace Pet Insurance is underwritten by American Modern Insurance Group. So terms and conditions apply.
Love it.
Yeah.
Boom, there you go. And then don't we have Joybird too?
We do. I didn't know if you wanted to
hit
go
us
through.
with some Joybird. We love Joybird.
Hit us with some Joybird. Joybird is a furniture company that works with Hey Frase. And I'm moving into my New York apartment. I'm living between New York and DC, but I got to furnish a couple things. So I'm using Joybird. Summer's a time to relax and enjoy the best in life. You can do it right from your own home, whether you're throwing a backyard barbecue, ice cream social.
Yes, we have many ice cream socials.
We have many ice cream socials.
Yes.
I invite my friends over, and we
take our shirts off and we give motivational quotes to 14-year-olds who have no parents.
An ice cream social does sound so pure, and you just made it dirty for me. So thank you. An ice cream social with shirtless people, or a quiet night with the family. You're going to want furniture that feels uniquely you. This is why we're working with Joybird. It empowers you to create the furniture and space that brings you joy and keeps those summer vibes flowing all year long. Ice cream socials. They've released their summer lookbook featuring items like the Soho outdoor chair, Liam leather sofa, and the Jules brass planter.
Okay.
Real cute. So turn your ideas into reality with hundreds of styles and options. My biggest thing was a bar cart. Obviously, my apartment needed a bar cart.
Yes.
Found many cute ones on there. Joybird offers a range of kid and pet-friendly upholstery options so that your creations can stand the test of time. Free personal design consultants can help you nail down your perfect design. Each Joybird piece is made by hand with care and precision using high-quality hardwood and responsible source materials. So think about it, sleep on it, break it in. If you don't love your Joybird, you can return it. Hassle-free, in-home delivery, and they'll even remove all the packing materials. Okay, they drop it off for you, unpack it, you place it, and then they pick up all the material. I know, right? Free returns within 2 weeks of delivery. So see how Joybird can help you design your dream space, furnish your new apartment, furnish your home. You guys are moving into a new home soon?
Oh, yeah, we are. We're upgrading.
You have to.
Absolutely, please.
So visit joybird.com/Frase25, FRASE25. Create the furniture that brings you joy today at joybird.com. You can enjoy 25% off your first order by using code Frase25.
Love you guys. You guys are amazing. And that's always the best way to support this show. So if you want to support myself, AJ, the guests we have on, please frequent our sponsors. We absolutely love you. Bad news if you were a fan of Chris Morgan, who's the Bagel Boss guy that was up in New York, who went viral probably about 2 months ago, who got in the face of a guy and was like, you're not my boss, you're not my father, you're not God. And then he went on to talk about how he can't get a date. He was just had it with women. They call me, they cancel, all that stuff.
They expect me to pay for the full bill. They leave me.
They call me short to my face. Anyway,
respect for Bagel Boss guy. I thought he was like actually he had live appearances. He was making a name for himself. The Bagel Boss guy.
Well, apparently his fight is still on. So he's going to do a celebrity fighting match with Lenny Dykstra, the former baseball player. Yeah.
Okay, well, he's going to get his ass beat to the ground. What? He does have a lot of aggression inside of him, though, so maybe that'll help. Just like lashes out. But we got a video recently of what he's up to.
Yeah, he was arrested over the weekend in New York. Apparently for yelling obscenities and threatening people with a small bat at Bayshore Marina in New York, and he has since been released. Here's a video of it.
So somebody's recording this little guy. Oh, he's on
Here
the
he is on the ground.
Oh,
Here
his
he's
feet, his little feet. Oh, no.
He is spread eagle.
Oh, man. Of course. I hear his little voice. No, I'm not doing this. Okay. Oh, right. Oh, the walk of shame.
Bagel boys, man, he want to be tough.
You want to be tough. Yo, all these accents.
The New York Post had this story. I'm dying.
So they had him in cuffs. His little body is on the ground. You could see it. And then they just see him like taking him away, and he's like half the size of the police guards.
Half the size. He was apparently threatening people there at the beach. Morgan has since been released, and he posted a video of himself sitting in the back of a car listening to Bad Boys to celebrate his freedom. Don't believe everything the news media tells you, he said. And then he tweeted, I'm free, fuckers.
I'm free, fuckers.
Seems like you don't learn.
Does he go live? Like, you know what? He should be a YouTuber. I would watch him.
Well, he had a YouTube channel, but it seemed like he had some questionable, more misogynistic, borderline, maybe racist things. It was really not great.
Yeah,
so he deleted the YouTube, but now he also has management. He's being repped.
Management.
He has management, yeah, and he's doing celebrity fights and appearances. Seems like he's a little off his rocker. I'm not gonna lie.
You think? Yeah. Does he have a job, or I think this is just his job?
No, remember when he first went viral, he was living in a van by choice. Right. He said he was living in a van. He'd had it. And I think he's like a plumber or something, or he had like a construction company out there in Long Island. He was trying to get business. But shocker of all shockers, I mean, it really wasn't going well because
he's living in.
My guess is he probably has a lot of conflict with clients.
Like, you don't like my plumbing job? Well, fuck you too.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I would not want him cleaning out my toilet. No, he's such a character, though.
How do we feel about this? Do we think this woman epic or was really desperate? So a mom, she's a young mom. She's an actress in Atlanta who rented 2 billboards for the second time to try to get Tyler Perry's attention and then be in a film. She's 32 years old. She spent $2,000 months worth of savings on 2 billboards near Tyler Perry Studios in Atlanta.
I think this is a great idea.
Raquel Bailey. She's a New Jersey-based actress and was inspired by the scene in the 1999 Halle Berry film introducing Dorothy Dandridge. In the movie, a casting director said Dandridge was irrelevant if he didn't walk outside and see billboards of the actress around town. Later in the movie, he walked outside to see billboards of Dandridge plastered near his home. Dandridge paved the way for many performers, especially African-American actresses, Bailey said. This is the second time the mother of 2 purchased billboards. In 2012, she spent $1,500 in Atlanta on a billboard which read, "Attention top filmmaker in ATL. Let me be your next leading lady." She has been in some YouTube shows, but apparently Tyler Perry didn't find it so much amusing.
Oh.
I know. I was kind of disappointed. Perry responded with a somewhat scathing review on his Instagram page. So here's the deal. This is not the way to get my attention if you're looking for a role in one of my shows. Please do not do this. Save your money. I think that's really fucking douchey, doesn't it? Don't you? Fuck you, dude.
I would at least give her a chance. Have a little meeting with her.
Don't you think?
Spent $2,000 on large signs. I mean, if it's not getting his attention, she's got to get somebody else's attention. She's putting her whole Instagram up there, her Twitter, her name, her headshot. She's gorgeous. I feel like she should get some type of attention.
Good for you for putting yourself out there. Yeah. I thought it was douchey of him to do that. I did.
He does help out a lot of people that, he finds stars. But I would just assume she would get give her a car insurance commercial. Give her something.
Oh my God. He says, he went on his Instagram to say, this is the 3rd time that someone has done this. Please stop. To audition is free. I'm sure you can use that money for a better purpose. I love that you want to work with me and I love that you invest in yourself. But when you do things like this, it puts my team on high alert and makes me look at you sideways. I know the message that you want to send is a positive one, but this comes across as the opposite. Again, the best way to work with me is to audition, and it's free. Yeah, but I'm sure an audition isn't easy to get with you.
Thank you. Well, this is tells me we just got to spend $2,000 of, little billboard of us.
I don't know. I was kind of bummed the way he said it.
I think this is a great idea.
I mean, okay, great. Does he have a lot of open casting calls that people know about? I highly doubt it. And how many people actually make it from those casting calls? Probably not many.
Exactly.
Anyway, I thought good for her. Yeah. Raquel Bailey, good for you. I thought it was like great. And that's kind of upsetting.
The story would have been great though if it actually, he liked the idea.
And bring her in.
Yes.
Anyway, I want her to be on the podcast too.
Entertainment business.
And
that's showbiz, kids.
And it's the worst business, P.S. It really is, but hang in there. The 6 senior citizens that were arrested on Friday in Fairfield, Connecticut for having sex in the park, are we here for them or what?
I'm here for them.
62 to 85 years old. They were being surveilled by police.
You have to wonder at this point, why couldn't they do it? Do they live in like a home? Are they having it's like a cesspool in there?
Yeah, apparently the park was known for like a city hookup guide. It was on a city hookup guide. It's way more fun outside. I mean, come on. They're in the old home. They live in that old home 5 days a week, 7 days a week. They're like cramped up in there. Get out and move their bones around. Like air out your vag in the park. Like get some.
Oh, they're feeling great.
My God. They're actually not bad looking. I would make out with him.
Fuck off. This guy. I mean, hold on. Let me show you guys. Sarah thinks she's going to make out with these guys. Okay, you're making out with blue plaid guy, right?
Yeah, he's not bad looking at all. I don't think any of them are actually that bad. I mean, they're not.
Okay.
They're not great.
No, stand by. Let me just click on this.
Oh.
No, you guys. If Sarah thinks she's making out with dude on the left. All right.
But he's not totally unattractive. I mean, several liver spots for sure, but I mean.
Yes, several liver spots. Now, are these, this was 4 out of the 6, so the other 2 must be females.
Yeah, the one that was 82 was a woman.
Sheesh.
Isn't that exciting news?
You think they're all doing all 4 or like 2 on 2? Like one woman on 2 guys, one woman on 2 guys?
No, I mean, I think it is like a complete orgy.
Are they all naked right in the middle of the park?
Yes, so. They were all arrested.
Now, this guy looks really confused. He's like, oh, shucks. But I think he's got something. This guy scares the living shit out of me. The guy on the right, he looks like a serial killer. And this dude gives no fucks. He's like so super serious, stoic face.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm a little scared of that guy.
He's like, I've been here before.
Been here before. You know what? At that point, though, you really have zero fucks to even give. You're just like, let's go to the park. Let's see what can happen.
And you're,
get arrested.
You're in your 70s. How long are you possibly going to be in jail?
Honestly.
Although, I mean, I guess ask Bill Cosby that. I mean, like he went to jail at almost 80 and that guy's still ticking in there.
That is true.
He's doing great. He's holding his speeches and lecturing classes. So he's thriving, I guess. So maybe they didn't care.
This is crazy. So they don't even show the women. They just showed them the men.
Just the guys. Everything that's happening in Poppin' is what you need to know for celebrity news. So Breaking Bad, the movie, is going to be October 11th on Netflix, and they released the first trailer. I just finished. You had watched Breaking Bad forever, right? With Aaron Paul and Walter White.
Yeah.
Yes. And
who Schmano actually looks like.
Looks exactly like. I just finished the series ever for the first time. It was so good. It was amazing.
In what spare time? I feel like you're constantly busy. We're always doing things. That's a long series to get through.
Well, when Breaking Bad first came out years ago, I was working morning radio. So I went to bed every night at like 7:30. We never really watched a lot of TV. We just read the recaps. So now where I have at least I don't have to get up at 3:30 in the morning.
Okay.
I'll watch a little bit later. So I just finished the series. It was amazing. I can't wait for the movie.
It's a crazy. So the movie is actually going to be like a continuation of the series.
Yes.
Okay.
On Netflix.
Crazy.
October 11th.
Smart of Netflix. God, they're killing it.
Can anyone else believe? I mean, it's hard to believe you were just 15 years old when this happened, but it is literally 10 years ago this weekend at the VMAs that Kanye West interrupted Taylor Swift
and was like, I can't believe that was 10 years. That feels like
let you finish
2 years ago.
Isn't that insane that it was?
I'm really excited for this year's. I am a huge supporter of Sebastian Maniscalco, who's this year's host. Mm-hmm. He's an Italian comedian. He's like my dream comedian to go see.
Really?
He's
I gotta look at
hosting
his stuff.
the VMAs.
Okay.
My dad is actually in love with him. So every night we're listening to Sebastian. I can hear them in the vents in my old home. And my dad literally goes to sleep with Sebastian every single night. Like has to watch Sebastian before he goes to bed.
Really?
Yes. Like we're always playing Sebastian. He's a super, super famous comedian. He's been doing it for like 25 years. But yeah, he was on, I think.
Oh God, I gotta watch. I gotta go see his stuff.
So good. So anyways, we're really excited for the VMAs this year. But TBT, I feel like this happened like 2 years ago with Kanye and Taylor.
No,
It's
it
been
happened 10 years ago. Yo, Taylor. That's how West began. I'm really happy for you. I'm going to let you finish. But Beyonce has one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time.
I always thought that this was a totally planned event to bring out, like to make this like a little feud. Because it's continued for years now.
For years and years, they've been back and forth.
Yeah. But you don't think it was planned. You think he actually like went up on stage. Now, Kanye has always been like the hype guy. Like he's always gotten people excited and like feuds. He's a little crazy.
I actually think that part was organic. I think he did later admit that he was drunk, right? Was that kind of the courage that gave him to go up there?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, he went up there. And then Supreme Court Justice, I mean, y'all better pray. It ain't looking good. Ruth Bader Ginsburg has undergone another round of cancer treatments, according to NBC. This came out over the weekend. And for the love of God and the country, this is from Jezebel.com, I'm going to need her to keep trucking through it all. The Supreme Court released a statement that she has received radiation for a cancerous tumor on her pancreas. How much more can this gal take? Discovered July 31st at Sloan Kettering Cancer Centers in New York. Apparently, the scans, the latest ones, read that she is cancer-free. And then if you recall, last December, the latest scare follows surgery that she had for lung cancer.
She's a tank, though.
Which was recovered. Is she? I mean, I don't know. I
feel like she's never going to stop working.
Well, I mean, I think she knows she's got to hang in there for this country, but
everyone's like, you got to beat cancer. Thanks. I know it's a lot to ask, but if you could just survive this another round of chemo, that'd be great for us.
I don't know how much more she can take. In a statement, the court says that there's, quote, no evidence of disease anywhere else in her body. The justice tolerated treatment well. The tumor was treated definitively and no further treatment is needed at this time.
Wow.
God, I hope she's okay.
And then she just like heads right back into the office?
She heads right back into the office. She's got to be bionic. I mean, like half of it has to be made up of steel or something. Like she just keeps going.
Does not stop. Powerhouse.
Powerhouse.
I wish this was my grandma.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just to say that, like, RBG.
Too much. I don't want to have all these serious, like, in-depth conversations with her. I just want to watch Housewives. You think she's watching Housewives? Fuck no.
Absolutely not. She'd be very distraught that I was her granddaughter, actually. She's like, what have you done with your life? I'm like,
A lot of vaping. And now we're working on comedy. RBG.
RBG, I'm sorry. I failed you.
On Mondays, we do a thing called Pineapple Mail. It's all your comments, emails. You can always email Sarah@heyfrase.com, Andrea@heyfrase.com. You can hit us up on social media. Andrea Lopez Comedy @heyfrase on social media. And then you can DM us with any like questions, comments, feedback. So what do you want first? Do you want the bad but then turned out good? Or do you want just like the all good that we're like saving lives?
Bad that we're saving lives. Bad that turned good.
Oh, okay. Well, this one I received last week. And you know what? I always appreciate people's like honesty because you can really say anything to us. So you should never hold back. Okay. So this is from Michael. Michael goes, good morning. I honestly thought you were a borderline racist, Sarah, with some of your earlier work that I saw. But you've changed my mind. I think we were just from two different worlds and we see things differently. I'm glad I continue to pop in from time to time and try to understand. I wish you continued success and congrats on your marriage. Just my 2 cents. Now, this was on Tuesday. And then Michael responded on Wednesday. He didn't feel that I had responded quickly enough. I guess that didn't go over well. No disrespect, just my honest opinion. Have a great one. And I responded, Michael, no, it did go over well. I really appreciate your honesty. I do appreciate his honesty. I was feeling that's what it's all about, right? And I'm so over the point. I don't know. I'm not mad at people anymore. Like Lara Spencer from Good Morning America that everybody was like shitting on over these ballet comments. It's like, oh my God. She was trying to be fucking funny. It didn't land. I don't believe she really doesn't think that men should be ballet dancers. And if she truly believes that, well, then she's a bitch. But guess what? That'll all come back to her.
It will. And then
it's so insane, the backlash. It's like, oh my God, she didn't murder anyone.
No, but then people forget about it and then they're on to the next big feud. Like they're on to the next thing. You know what I mean? People like...
But anyway, I just try to see people like bigger picture. So I appreciate and I'm glad that people see that way for us. So I thought that was really sweet. And I thought very honest. And you can always be honest. I like that a lot. Then we got this one. Dear Sarah and Andrea, I always say Andrea. I'm having such an emotional morning because it's my daughter's last day of daycare and she'll be starting pre-K next week at a local Catholic school. Anyways, the point of this is listening to you both just makes me forget about being sad or emotional, and you all make me laugh. Listening to your podcast has helped me get through some really tough times. Plus, you all are so relatable. Thank you for all that you're doing. It helps some of us get through days that can be difficult, like realizing my baby is no longer a baby anymore. Oh my God, that'll be me in like 3 years.
Oh my God.
I can't, my daughter.
Well, one, that literally just made my whole entire month amazing. Because like if we can just make one person smile, and we always want to say, we just want to make you laugh, we want to inspire, forget about the problems of the world, and there are tons.
Tons.
But I know. And trust me, my mom, I'm the baby of the family. I'm still her baby. She cries all the time, but she's not allowed to listen to the podcast because that would really make her cry. So,
oh yeah,
I'm so happy that you listen to the podcast.
My life is so much better now that Dan doesn't listen. Someday though, he's gonna like tune in. Hopefully, like when we've retired.
Yes,
and then he's
like,
gonna
let me
hear
just
like
go
all this
back.
shit. He's gonna be like, "Oh my God, you were talking about this the whole time." Yeah.
Yeah. Like leading up to the wedding, like I'm so in love with him.
Does that feel awesome? I love it. That email is exact, and Michael's, like I appreciate that too. Like I love that people like, because everybody does have different point of views, and I believe most people, like 90% of people, are coming from a good place. It just doesn't always come out correctly.
Right. And I'm glad he stuck around.
Yes,
I'm glad that
was
she's
sweet.
listening, and I know it's really sad your baby's growing up, but hey,
tune into us. Don't worry, we got a lot of more shit to reveal to you. A ton.
We have a lot of stuff coming up, actually. September is a huge month.
We have so many personal things, like sometimes that are happening in our lives. We have to give them a few weeks so they die down in our personal lives, and then we talk about them on the show.
And then we'll talk about them.
Let me just give you, like...
Give us a little...
the fall preview is going to be bananas, okay? Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Senior citizens have a bunch of issues. That's all I'm going to say.
I thought life only gets easier as you get older.
I guess not.
The
drama continues. Anyway. All right, we're out of here.
All right.
You guys,
we're calling it a day.
Be sure to tell somebody about this podcast that has never heard of us. You are going to be seeing so much more of our Storming Area 51 online. We're going to tell you how you can participate. Follow at Andrea Lopez Comedy, at Hey Frase. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. Love you so much. Bye, everybody.
Love you.
Bye.
Do something nice for someone. Tell someone you love them.
Tell them you love them. Tell that your opinion has changed about them. I don't think you're a racist anymore. In fact, I just think we're from different worlds. Okay. I like it. I like it. Bye, everybody. Hey, Fraser, like it. Rock the Casbah.